What's going on, guys? How is everyone doing today? It's Sunday, y'all. Sunday fun day. It's Sunday fun day. We're shiny hunting some Pokemon tonight. It is a wonderful day. It's a great day. How was everyone's day that's in the chat right now? Blue Ink Studios, welcome. How we doing tonight? Mass Figure, I see you in there as well. Pie Lord, the Turtle, welcome. How is everyone doing tonight? How is everyone? And on top of all of the of all the salutations, Deandra, welcome. How we doing tonight, my friend? On top of all the salutations. Oh, yep. Well, that's Isla back there just pulling the Nintendo out of the... Yeah, we'll deal with that in a little while. On top of all the salutations, Blue, I want you to know that tonight is night numero 5 in a row of stream nights that I've had tacos. 5 nights in a row. 5 nights in a row, y'all. Tacos on a Sunday. Tacos on a Sunday. Who would have thought that they'd still be as delicious as they are on Tuesday or any other day of the week for that matter? They did not disappoint. I made some fish tacos tonight. They did not suck. And I'm just gonna say I feel like not to toot my own horn or anything, y'all, but toot. Let me just tell you, I'm getting really good at making salsa, or like pico, I should say. And I'm a white boy, okay? I am a bona fide through and through white kid. But your boy can get down in the kitchen. I can chop up some onions, jalapenos. We made pineapple salsa tonight, so I chopped up pineapple real fine. It was so delicious. It was so delicious. So freaking good. But as well as, okay, so the tacos tonight, but there's also one other big thing that I wanted to talk about, because this weekend we had our first ever Fam Bam VGC style tournament. We did doubles battles yesterday. There was a handful of us that got together, did a little tourney, a little Pokemon battling tourney, and the odd bro was the winner chicken dinner of it all. What a stud he is at Pokemon battling, by the way. He brought a pretty cool little trick room team. Caught me way off guard. My team actually had an answer to trick room. I just didn't use it. I completely blanked. I spaced it. I don't play a whole lot of competitive battling, so my brain like wasn't in the right space during the final showdown. It was the final countdown, you know, just like that. But it was good. It was good. We had a lot of fun. Everyone that participated had a lot of fun. I'm hoping that we can do another one in the future soon. And then we can get more people incorporated into it. I think it'd be good. It was a fun time. Mass Figure. Hey, practice makes you better though. The more reps you get, the better you'll get at it. That's what I always say. But yeah, it was super fun, guys. I was so excited to spend yesterday, or a good portion of yesterday, with y'all doing the tournament. It was super fun. I had a lot of good moments, a lot of fun times. I was working on some stuff behind the scenes. I'm just trying to make sure that Isla's like not within the camera. I know you can see her like in her silhouette in the TV, but that's okay. We're not worried too much about it. She's just messing with everything behind me in this entertainment center. Gina ran up to the corner store real quick to grab some contact solution. When she comes back, she'll tend to the little baby. Valerian Greystone, welcome. How we doing tonight? And as I ask everybody, how was your tacos this evening? How was everyone's tacos this evening? Even though it's Sunday, it's not Taco Tuesday, it's Sunday, but your boy had tacos. I had tacos tonight, guys, and they did not suck. But yeah, the tournament was super cool. I'm hoping that we can get some more people involved. I really want to do a little something fun for the odd bro for winning the inaugural, or the first, I shouldn't say inaugural, I don't know if we're gonna do it like a routinely like on a time frame thing, but the very first Fam Bam VG tournament that we did, the odd bro walked away the champion, and I think it'd be cool to commemorate that. So I might, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know if I'm gonna like maybe look into getting like a little trophy. I think a trophy would be cool to ship to him, or a medal maybe. I don't know, one or the other. We'll do something. We'll do something fun. But with all of that being said, guys, tonight I'm gonna be shiny hunting in in Scarlet and Violet, well, in Violet particularly, looking for the outbreak Pokemon from this most recent event. So we're gonna be shiny hunting. Actually, you know what? We'll just jump right over there now. Let's jump over to the game scene here. And you can see down across the bottom, I'm just gonna keep all three on the bottom here until we get each of them. But we've got Wattrel, Riolu, and Comfey. Wattrel is in Paldea, Riolu in Kitakami, and Comfey in the Blueberry Academy. So what, oh my gosh. Yeah, you're just destroying everything, weren't you? Okay. We'll tend to, that's for future Casey to deal with. There are just Nintendo Switch games and controllers and cords to the wired controllers all strewn across the floor behind me right now. And we'll just deal with that later. But okay, so what was I saying? Oh goodness, I've got some drag in this controller. That's not good. Anyways, so hunting for Wattrel, Riolu, and Comfey tonight. I think I'll probably try and get a couple of each Wattrel and Riolu. King Totodile, welcome. How we doing tonight? The odd bro, the man of the hour. Welcome. How we doing? I just got done giving you such accolades, odd bro, about yesterday's tourney and how great you piloted your Trick Room team to perfection. No losses throughout the entire tournament as well. I didn't mention that, but yeah, the tonight's thing is shiny hunting. So let's get into that. I think I'm gonna change my controller because for some reason my Pikachu controller has some like ghosting in it right now. Like I'm pushing to the right and for some reason he keeps going left. I don't know, maybe I can work with it. I kind of want to use the Pikachu controller. So Isla, what are you doing? All right, let's look for the first outbreak of the evening. We're looking for Wattrel outbreaks, which looks like this guy right here. That's our dude. I don't know if those are gonna be good ones or not. I feel like the beach one might be okay. Let's test this one out first. We'll go to the beach one first. Floss and Flop, welcome. How we doing tonight? How was everyone's tacos this Sunday? I know it's not Taco Tuesday, but I'm still gonna ask it. And what kind of tacos did we all have, if you had some? I had fish tacos tonight, guys, and they did not disappoint. As always, they were delicious. They were extra nutritious. I made some pineapple salsa to go with them. It was super good. All right, let's get over here to the outbreak. Are these guys being on the water gonna mess with my knockouts maybe? I'm wondering if I need to, I'll just put Woody in the front because he can fly. I think we'll be okay. All right, we'll start getting our knockouts. Look for the warnings on the screen. King Totodile says, I just popped in to say hi, bit busy with the boys. Hope you get a ton of shinies and bye. Thank you, KT. I hope that you have a great time with the boys. Thanks for stopping in, saying hello. And we appreciate the time that we got to spend with you while you were here. Okay, so first off is Wattrel. I think he's a little harder to tell because the lighting's gonna be a little funny here. But we will get through it. We will get through it. Yeah, this drifting in my controller stick is actually driving me bonkers. Hold on 1 second, fam bam. Okay. Got my other controller now. Ready to go. Oh yes, much better. I can already tell. I need to like get a repair kit for this because I do not want to deal with that drift. That's no fun. The drift in the controller. You hate to see it. All right. So Woody the Talonflame isn't the fastest at moving. So this is gonna take a little bit longer than we normally do with our Gallade. But that's okay, it just means I got more time to spend with y'all chatting it up. You guys triggering the 8-ball? The 8-ball. Oddbro says, thanks, Casey. It was really fun. I fully intended on winning the next one as well. I'm also going to win Crispy's VGC tournament this coming weekend. I hope you do, Oddbro. I hope you take everyone on in great fashion, my friend. Are you going to change up your team? Well, obviously, I think Crispy's doing Regulation H rule set. We played with legendaries, baby. We played with some legendaries. And Crispy's going with Regulation H, which is the current rule set for VGC. Oh, hold on 1 second, fam. What did you do this weekend, Deandra says? I'll tell you in just a second. Okay. I thought about delaying stream, but I had already started streaming, or I already started with like the starting soon screen, and Gina came in here and she was like, I'm just gonna run to the store real quick. I've got to grab contact solution, and then I'll be back and take over for Isla. Is she okay roaming in the den with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure. She'll probably just, you know, walk up to my the sidearm of my chair, hang out around here. No, she's, you know, destroying Chandler's switch and climbing out the doggy door onto our patio. All of the usual things. But Deandra asked what I did this weekend. So actually, that is a shiny right there in front of me. Oh my goodness, we gotta save real quick. Don't let him fly. He's not gonna fly away, right? They don't fly away. The shinies don't fly. Oh my goodness. That's it right there. That's gotta be it. That's it, guys. That is him. Look at, that's a lot more noticeable than I thought it was gonna be. If I'm keeping it a buck with y'all, I thought this thing was gonna be like kind of incognito, my friends. But he's pretty noticeably different. Look at him with the purple hood on and looking pleasant and dapper as ever. Is it a he? It's a she. She's looking dapper as ever. All right, into the battle we go. First shiny of the night, y'all. Just like that. Let's, I'm just gonna throw an Ultra Ball here. Uh-oh. Sorry. Back out she went in a hurry too. Okay, so I had a spot open in my party, so let's just check right away and see if this sucker is marked, because nope, it does not have a mark. So I really want to get Riolu with the pumped up mark. And where am I going here? Let's just put him in here, I guess. And what am I missing in my team right now? I got all my guys. Littlefoot there. Superiors in there. There. Where's my... Oopsies. Who am I missing right now? Delayed. Where is Slade at? Is that him right there? Nope. Uh-oh. I'm not sure where my Slade is. I'm not sure where he's at. Is that him right there? There he is. Let's get him on the team where he's supposed to be. Don't kill it, Floss and Flop says. I did not. We got him quick, man. The first one down. Down in the books. I'm gonna keep going for another one too here, because I don't have Wattrel or Kilowattrel shiny, so I might as well get them both while I can. But anyways, though, what I was saying before I chased Isla out the doggy door is that that they have a higher chance of having the pumped up mark. It's like same as the shiny odds, I think 1 in like 200. So once I get to the Riolu outbreaks, I really want to get at least one Riolu with the pumped up mark. Did you knock it over? Yeah, you're okay. I want to get at least one Riolu with the pumped up mark. So, I think what we'll do is when we get to the Riolu, I'll knock out the 60 so that my shiny odds are increased, and then I'm probably going to make a sandwich to increase the tidal power so that I have a higher chance of getting the pumped up mark as well as the shiny Pokemon. Oh, are you sleepy, girl? I haven't really been paying attention. Has anyone seen the notifications for the outbreak? I see the outbreak still on my map, so we should still be good. Yeah, that's Mom. She's coming to get you. Yeah, because she's like a little mini tornado. Floss and Flop asks, what is my favorite shiny? I don't know what mine is. Probably Oddish. Oddish is a good shiny. My favorite shiny is that thing shiny over there? That's shiny over there, isn't it? My favorite shiny is Umbreon. Umbreon is my favorite shiny. This dude's shiny. Look at him. It's a girl. It's a little girl. She's shiny as well. Oh, yes. We got it. There's our second shiny. The Wattrel outbreaks are done. Gold City Nick, welcome to the stream tonight. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. At least I got free birthday cake. Yo, free birthday cake never stinks. Free birthday cake is always good. Mass Figure says, I hear the pumped up mark. My mind is thinking all the other kids with the pumped up kicks. Yes, I actually, okay, so my I posted on my Instagram story and I used that song. I posted the thumbnail for tonight's stream with a link. I like randomly will post on, dude, that's another shiny right there, isn't it? That sucker is shiny. Dude, we are we are unhinged right now at Fam Bam. Look at this. Another one. In the words of Khalid, another one. Oh my goodness. I'm just about to get ready to leave this outbreak. And this little buddy just said, hey, I'm here hanging out. What's going on? Look at that. Yo. Guys, I'm telling you, these outbreaks have crazy odds. Like the best odds ever you can ever get. Let's go ahead and put our Wattrels up here. I should just copy him over here. All right, this guy there, and then we'll move him up here. Make him a little bit smaller. There we go. Look, we got our 3 Wattrels up in the top, indicating that we caught them. We're ready to go. All right, on to, let's go get Comfey next with the blue flowers instead of the pink flowers. I guess we better make sure that, or are you putting everything back there, babe? I can pick it up after stream. It's okay. Okay, just double checking to make sure that we didn't have another one. Brian, welcome. How are we doing tonight, my friend? Brian Carley, one of my best IRL friends that there ever could be. The biggest hype man you could ever have behind you. Chat, please welcome Brian with open arms and give him a hello and some sparkles, please. Gulf City Nick says to save. Thank you for reminding me. I do need to do that. Save before I move on. Okay, let's go to Blueberry Academy and let's get a Comfey outbreak going. Let's knock these suckers out of here. Is it only in the coastal biome that they spawn? I feel like this is a good spot. Let's go over there. We'll just go over there. The fridge has got your back. Yes, you do. Thank you, my friend. Guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please consider hitting the thumbs up button for me. Drop a like on the stream. It does help push the video out to the YouTube algorithm, encouraging others to jump in here and join the Fam Bam while we shiny hunt, do Pokemon playthroughs, all the cool things we do around here, all the fun stuff. Maybe even they will jump in to some tournaments with us. Just like we had our first ever Fam Bam VG tourney yesterday. Went off without a hitch. Gina told me yesterday when I started the tournament that I better not lose. So, Oddbro, I didn't tell her that you beat me in the final. So don't tell her, okay? Don't tell her, because she thinks that I'm the greatest Pokemon player ever, and I want to keep it that way, Fam Bam. She doesn't need to know that really I'm just mid at playing Pokemon, okay? She doesn't need to know the truth. Yeah, she's like a little tornado. All right. Let's I'm gonna put Gallade in the front for this one because we can just start munching right on through. Okay, so the Comfey are gonna have blue on its head flower instead of that yellow color. So we're just looking for the little blue head flower Comfey. So if you see a blue one, let me know. I'm keeping an eye out. We need to get our outbreak notifications. Oddbro says that's hilarious. Yeah, hilarious until you tell her the secret. Don't tell her, because then we will both be in trouble. No, I'm kidding. She doesn't really care. But she does support me. She actually the first round that I played against Bomberman, she watched both matches, and she kind of asked what was going on, and I tried to start explaining to her, and then she was just like, "Yeah, I don't understand it." Okay. All right. Remember, we got to get the little notification on the top right of the screen. Ryan Gardner, hello, welcome, welcome. May the peace be with you. Thank you, Ryan. Ryan, welcome to the chat. Have you been in a stream before? I feel like your name is familiar. I feel like I saw your name in chat a couple streams back. I don't believe that this is your first time around, but if it is, welcome to the Fam Bam, Ryan. And if it is your first time, how'd you land here? How'd you find me? Did you come over via another Discord server? Was it Twitter? Instagram? Let me know. I'm curious to know. Just shiny hunting the pumped up Pokemon. Actually, I'm not really looking to get a pumped up mark on the Comfey. I just want to get a shiny one. Might as well take it. Yes. Might as well take advantage of the shiny outbreaks, increased shiny odds on these outbreaks while they're here, knocking out some shinies quickly on a living shiny dex. If I ever do decide to make one, I will already have a good base to build off of. Boyo, welcome, Boyo. Guys, if you don't remember, Boyo is my little brother. So give him a big warm welcome. Show him the sparkles. Let's go. Bro says, I mean, it's not like you did bad. You were dominating until you faced me. That is true. I was doing pretty well. I was keeping up with your record. I was a little nervous to play you, actually, if I'm being honest. Especially because you mentioned that in ladder, you've gotten up to Master Ball rank. I've never even played ladder. I like to watch competitive Pokemon, but I have never played until our tournament yesterday. That was my first dose of competitive Pokemon of any sort. So I was pretty impressed with myself. I feel like my brain was ticking in the right direction. Like I was understanding, you know, and kind of playing through the scenarios of what I foresaw coming or what I felt like might be coming. And I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Kristen, welcome, welcome. How are we doing tonight, Kristen? Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, I did enjoy our tournament quite a bit. I'm thinking that because of that tournament, I'm probably gonna put a Reg H team together, and I think I'm gonna dabble in some ladder a little bit. I might even try and stream a little bit of laddering. I think that'd be fun to do. This Comfey is gonna be a little tough to see because that little piece, that little headpiece right there that's yellow is supposed to be blue on the shiny. So I gotta keep my eyes peeled, ready to go. I don't even know if I've probably already had at least one notification. I don't know if I've had any yet. I haven't really been paying attention. I've been looking at chat a lot with you guys and not paying attention to my screen. So it's okay though, because if I knock out the entire outbreak, I can just go to another one, I guess. That won't be too bad. These outbreaks do have really good odds. Bro says, like Wolfie VGC always says, there's no shame in losing to a good player. That is 100% correct. I don't think there's any shame in losing, period. Especially if you're just testing the waters with something, you know? You got to get your feet wet. Got to start learning somehow. Got to just dive in and start the learning process, you know? All right, let's see here. Did I just miss the notification chat? Did any of you guys see the notification pop up already? There are not many left. Okay, that's my sign. I need to stop. I need to chill out. Slade, you need to stop knocking out these little Comfey. Okay, now we just look for one with a blue head instead of the yellow head. Yep. I think maybe if I just picnic reset like right here. Let's do that. Let's just picnic reset right here. That way I don't give you guys like, you know, motion sickness. We don't want to be getting motion sickness. Not a fan of him. Granted, the VGC drama is just insane between the hacking that run rampant. It makes legitimate players have a major disadvantage, Golf City Nick says. Oh, you're talking about like the genning Pokemon and whatnot. I know. It's pretty crazy. I feel like it's a real touchy topic, you know? Like the Pokemon company sets rules for a reason. And technically Wolfie's never been like DQ'd for doing that. And especially like if there was ever going to be a time, it was this last season, especially leading up to Worlds. They had some pretty righteous legitimacy checks on Pokemon leading up to those tournaments. And Wolfie made it through all of them fine. He actually, I think he even won one of the tournaments where people were getting heavily DQ'd. But yeah, I get what you're saying. There's quite a bit of it that goes around. A lot of people don't want to spend the time to build the team. They just want to be able to gen their team in, which I understand some of the arguments, especially like when meta Pokemon like Urshifu are around. I think it's easier now because, you know, we do have Scarlet and Violet. So if players have been playing Pokemon, you probably have one from Sword and Shield and one from Scarlet and Violet by now. So you can have one of each type of Urshifu. But before, you would have to basically play through your Sword or Shield game and, you know, at least the Isle of Armor portion, right? To get your Cubfu and then take them through the tower that you want to get the scroll from. And that was like the only way to get them. And then there's other like legendaries that kind of happen that way too. So not saying that what they do is okay. There's rules for a reason, but most of the gen, like all the gen Pokemon that go to those tournaments are actually like on a statistical basis, they are legit Pokemon. They're just genned in to save time. So yeah, I don't know. It's a touchy subject. You could say like the time saving for one player means that they get to train more with their team, so they have an unfair advantage because they can highly specialize in that one team. Whereas otherwise, if you do it completely legit, may take a little while. Ryan says, I finally got the shiny charm. Congrats on getting the shiny charm, Ryan. Which game did you get the shiny charm in? Scarlet and Violet? Oh, that's my shiny right there. That's it. That's definitely it. Ooh, look at him. Look at him. Look at her. Yo, I'm on a female Pokemon catching spree tonight. Oh, she butt naked. Hi. Yo, shinies galore tonight. Look at that. Look at this one. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh. All right, what am I gonna catch this thing in? I think just a Premier Ball, probably. Yeah. A Love Ball would be cool. I think I'm just gonna catch it in a Premier Ball. I'm just going straight for, yeah, there we go. Bink. Blossom Flop says, what's your favorite Gen 1 shiny? Mine is Oddish. What's my favorite Gen 1 shiny? Probably Raichu. Probably Raichu. I really like Raichu. Eli, welcome. How we doing tonight, Eli? Got the shiny Comfey. Okay, guys. Well, that is that one done and dusted. And now we move on to the star of the show tonight, Mr. Riolu. I better make sure that I don't have another shiny just chilling, right? Like I did with the Wattrel. I think we're good. On to the Riolu we go. I'm gonna pull up a sandwich making chart now. Gulf City Nick says 6 IVs. When you're talking about the genning Pokemon, the thing is with like, with the IVs, if you're looking for all perfect IVs, it's really, really easy to hyper train your Pokemon in these games now. So like the whole genning for the 6 IV thing is kind of a moot point, you know? Like for the people that are genning their Pokemon, it doesn't make sense for them to gen them. I mean, if they're going through the troubles of genning them, of course you're gonna gen them with whatever IVs you want them to have. But like the only thing really that's difficult to find would be like a minimum speed Pokemon, right? Like when you're looking for those Pokemon that you want to use in Trick Room and you're looking for that 0 IV, I think that's when it starts getting tricky. And especially when it comes to like the legendaries and finding that 0 IV to make sure that your Pokemon is the fastest within Trick Room. Or just like if you have a really fast Pokemon already and you want their IVs to be as minimum as possible because you're going to play with them in a Trick Room team. I think that's where things get kind of like in favor of the people that are genning their Pokemon, because I can see where that would take a ton of time. But also rules are kind of rules, and feel like if gosh darn it, Growlithe, why'd you get in my way, Growlithe? I feel like if Pokemon were to make like a battle arena game specific for like the VG scene or the competitive scene, I think it would help alleviate a lot of these problems. Because then if they had like just a game where where is this outbreak of Riolu? Oh, there they are. Okay, they are popping in. If you had a game where it's just about battling, like Pokemon Stadium, but you're able to kind of like control everything or statistics of your Pokemon the same way you would in Showdown, you know, like where you can actually take dials and dial down your IVs and EVs and up. I think it would alleviate a lot of things, and especially for the competitive scene. They could even release it as a cartridge game, and then just like if you want to compete in competitive, you got to have that, but just make it to where you can kind of have any Pokemon in there. And then if it has somewhat compatibility with the mainline series games, like the generational games, to be able to like bring in your specific Pokemon that you caught that's yours. Like if you're one of those types of players that truly like feeds off of the collection space of Pokemon, like myself, I love collecting these little ones and zeros. Then you can still do that, you know, and bring them in and have them nicknamed and shiny or not that way, whatever. But I think it would help them out a ton if they were to do that. I think it would alleviate a lot of issues with people genning Pokemon. But alas, the Pokemon Company has not made a battling system game since, what, like the old Coliseum games, I think. We'll see if they ever do it again. Boston Flop says, what about Gen 2 shinies? Gen 2 shinies would be Umbreon. That's my favorite shiny. Umbreon is my favorite shiny of them all. Blossom Flop. Eli says, I finished the DLC yesterday. Both sections of the DLC, Eli? Or just Kitakami, I mean the Teal Mask, or all the way through Indigo Disc. The DLC for this game was so good. Such a good addition to this game. I loved the story in Kitakami, the story building with Kirin and whatnot, and then the battling in the Indigo Disc was so fun for me. Just having all doubles battles was super cool in my eyes, and then the accessibility, like being able to upgrade your biomes to be able to get every starter Pokemon available to you to shiny hunt them. I mean, besides the legendaries being shiny locked, I feel like these DLCs really they check so many boxes. So many boxes. Gulf City Nick says, a dead giveaway on looking for hacked Pokemon is the ball they are in, like a dream ball. Oh yeah, I guess you can, yeah, when you're genning Pokemon, you can just pick whatever ball you want them in. Ryan Gardner says, I need one more Herba Mystica so I could hunt Scorbunny in Scarlet and Violet DLC. Yo, congrats, dude. Do you have your 6-star Terra raids available? If you do, there's a good resource in our Discord for Herba Mystica farming, where you can see like which 5 and 6-star Terra dens will have a chance of dropping multiple Herba Mystica. So if you like hyper focus on battling those Pokemon, or if you're doing like online raids with others, look for people hosting raids with those 5 and 6-star Pokemon, and you'll have a better chance of getting Herba Mystica that way. It's a cool little trick. I know the Gimme Ghoul raids that are going on right now don't. I think they do drop like bitter Herba, but not like the last few raids have done, where they were dropping everything. I think the next one might, because we'll have a 7-star. Shoot, what's the last one? 7-star Dragonite? Is that what it was? The last one of the summer events? Help me out, chat. Correct me, chat. I think it's 7-star Dragonite is the last one, and I would imagine that we'll probably get Herba drops from the 7-star. Number of Riolu is definitely getting lower. Okay, perfect. That's our signal right there. That's our signal right there. Okay, I need to there's not going to be like a real good spot, is there, to like look for all of them? I probably just keep circling around this rock. But I'm going to make a picnic right here. And then what I'm going to do is look up Pokemon Sandwich Calculator. And I need to look for title for the fighting type, level 3. Sandwich recipe, creative mode, calculate. Okay, so this one will give us what? Let's look for sparkling power for fighting, level 3 as well. Calculate. Okay, so for level 3 sparkling power and tidal power, we need any 2 Herba Mystica and 1 pickle serving. 1 pickle serving and any 2 Herba Mystica. All right, it's time to put on my Subway hat, y'all. Let's make it fast. Actually, let's see if I can do this thing Jimmy John style. Okay, so I need 1 serving of pickle and any 2 Herba. Any 2 Herba. Let's get rid of some of these Yo, look at how many salty I have from all of our herba hunting, guys. Let's get rid of these 2 bitters because why not? Does it say anything about I can do any? Like any? One pickle, and it's okay to drop 1 piece of the pickle, and it's any 2 herba mystica. And it doesn't say anything about them like not mixing specific ones. So let's just try the double bitter because I feel like bitter doesn't get used a whole lot. I'm gonna use a gold pick here because Riolu shiny is gonna be yellow or golden. And we'll throw these on here. Look at that. Sub so fast, you will freak. I'm even top bunning this sucker. Look at that. Subs so fast. I'm like a Jimmy John artist over here. All right, let's see. Making sure that we got the powers right. Here we go. We should have Sparkle Power and Tidal Power for fighting type level 3. Sparkle, Tidal, and item drop. Oh, that's kind of good too. Okay, cool. Level 3, perfect. Done picnicking? I sure am, game. I'm done picnicking. We made our sandwich. And look at that. Good to go. Good to go. All right. Let's start spawning in these Riolu. Where are they? They're all over here. All right, we're looking for a yellow Riolu. I want to get at least 1 with the pumped up mark. So hopefully we can get 1 with the pumped up mark. Floss and Flop says, 1 time shiny hunting in Pearl, I tried to evolve my Badoo into Levani, and then when it evolved, I was mad that I didn't get Levani. I feel like that's such a common misconception. Badoo really does look a lot like Levani, right? I could totally see how people would think that. All right, picnic reset again. Gulf City Nick says the worst shiny Eevee in my opinion was Espeon, that green. Oh yeah, the Espeon. I don't know. Some people really enjoy green shinies. I cannot get behind it. Like, there's a shiny right there. There is our shiny right there. Look at us. Look at us, fam bam. We are rolling in shinies tonight. And this one is a tiny one. I don't know if he's going to be marked, though. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. I don't know if I'm even going to need... Oh, you know what? This sucker has Final Gambit, doesn't he? I think he's got Final Gambit. I might need to... Can Glade learn Final Gambit? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, please don't use it. I'm just gonna throw another one because I probably have a better chance of getting a crit cap on this thing than... There we go. Okay, perfect. I was gonna try and maybe put him to sleep, but I forgot I took Hypnosis off of Glade. We're good though. We're good. We made it through by the skin of our teeth. By the skin of our teeth. All right, I'm gonna save here right quick, and then let's make sure Fun Girl's at the front so that we can put these guys to sleep, because they do learn Final Gambit at some point. I don't know if these ones will have it or not, and I don't want him just to jump out the gates and Final Gambit me and then I lose a shiny. Okay, to the boxes we go. I'm gonna check and make sure that little guy... Oh, hello. We need to move you guys to the shiny boxes. Here. Let's see if he's got any marks. No mark. Okay, no worries. We are okay. Set up a picnic and reset now. Ryan Gardner says, gotta go. Going to try and get Herba. Peace. I'll be back though. Whoa, no problem. Good luck hunting for the Herba, Ryan. I hope you get a ton of it. Deandra says, I might be back, but I gotta go meet up with my friend. I'll see you if you're still on later. Good luck. Thank you, D. Thank you. Another shiny right there. Look at that. We just jump out of a picnic and another shiny pops up. Kristen with the GGs. Thank you. Thank you. Congrats. Just don't kill it, Floss and Flop says. Yeah, I'm hoping that it doesn't kill itself, to be honest. These little guys know Final Gambit. And I don't want him. Gabro says, what level was the Riolu? The last one I think was 58. This one's 61. What are we gonna catch this one in? A quick ball? Do I want to catch him in a quick? Oh, a level ball would be cool. A level ball would be really cool for the one that's actually pumped up, Mark. A moon ball could be fun. I think I'm gonna catch this one in a moon ball. Let's just try it. Let's just try it. No, stay in the ball. Stay in the home. Are you too good for your home, Riolu? Oddbro says Riolu learns Final Gambit at 52. Yeah, so all of these will have it. Oh man, he woke up. He used reversal. Okay, not Final Gambit. Let's put him back to sleep. Go back to sleep, Riolu. Ryan says, I found a 5-star. Let's hope. I got you here. Good luck. I hope you get the Herba. Daily Memer, hey man, I'll be back to the stream later. Sorry if I'm late. See ya. No worries, Daily Memer. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm gonna throw a quick ball on this one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Am I gonna actually have to false swipe this? Keeps using reversal. As long as he's not using Final Gambit, that's a plus. That is a plus. Finish off the coffee there. What else? I caught the first one in an Ultra Ball, right? I really want to. Oh, I need to false swipe him. I do need to false swipe him. Don't wake up. Stay asleep. Stay asleep. Good. Okay, he's still sleeping. I'm gonna try and catch him in a moon ball, because I think a moon ball would just be cool. There we go. And the crit cap. There we go. All right, we'll see if this one is marked. Oops. Gosh darn it, I did a picnic. I didn't mean to do that. Whoopsies. I hope there weren't any other shinies out there. Oh, they're spawning in a little quicker over here though. All right, well, they spawn in. I'm going to the boxes. Let's go check if this one has the pumped up mark. No mark. Yeah, that symbol right there, that little metal means that they have a mark. So that's what we want to see. We want to see a shiny that has that little metal. That is what we'll be looking for. All right, reset the picnic here. What did everyone else do this weekend? What did you guys have going on? Like I said, we did our VG, our Fam Bam VG tournament. Oh, there's a Nintendo one behind me. that I did not know about. We did our Fam Bam VG tourney, and it was super fun. I had a ton of fun. The Odd Bro came out the victor. So if you haven't got a chance to already in chat, please congratulate the Odd Bro on his victory for our first ever Fam Bam VG tourney. What else did we do this weekend though? We also, I just did like some errand running today, nothing crazy important. And then I worked on a little bit of video editing. Not as much as I would have liked to have done. So I'm hoping that maybe over the next couple days I can get into some more video editing for not only this page, but my personal business. I'm gonna push some social media content on Instagram and Facebook for my local scene here. But all in all, it was a pretty darn good weekend, I'd have to say. It's a pretty darn good weekend. I got my hair cut on Friday with the boys. That's always good. Got to hang out with my barber is my cousin's husband, so I call him my cousin as well. But yeah, that was cool hanging out with my buddy. Oops, not enough space to host a picnic. Let's try it here. There we go. Gulf City Nick says, I worked. Yo, hey, sometimes you gotta do it. You gotta get the work in. Gulf City Nick, what do you do for your job? What do you do for work, Gulf City Nick? Kristen says, the GOAT. Congratulations, Christian. Yeah, the Odd Bro does not mess around. He is pretty darn skilled when it comes to doubles battling. I think the last stream I had asked him what his highest rank he had achieved. I think he said that he's gotten to like top 100 Master Ball rank, which if you're not familiar with with online ranked mode in the Pokemon video games, Master Ball ranked is the highest rank. And then so like each Pokeball is a different tier, and then each Pokeball tier has I think like 3 stages in each one. And like the top of Master Ball is like the top 100 people in the game competing on the ladder. And the Odd Bros reached up to that pinnacle, up to that status. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn stinking good. Oops, I accidentally ran into him. Gulf City Nick says I'm a cook. Yo, nice. What kind of food do you make for work, for one? And then do you enjoy cooking when you get home? I feel like that would be one of those things where like if I'm cooking all day for a job, I don't know that I would want to come home and cook. Like I enjoy cooking for my family and making food for myself. But I don't know that I would enjoy it as much if I was like working and doing that and then coming home to do it. I don't know if I would enjoy it the same way. Bro says I haven't been on the in-game ladder for a while though. Yeah, but still, just to be able to make it to that point, even though the metas change, there is a skill set, like a base skill set across all metas of doubles battling. And you obviously have a great base for doubles battling. Even being able to like, even if you were able to just like cheese your way into the top 100, that's still pretty darn good. Like most people can't even do that. So I would be proud if I were you. That is a pretty darn good accomplishment. Floss and Flop says, what's your favorite Gen 3 shiny? Mine is probably Why Not or Primal Groudon. Ooh, Gen 3 shiny. I feel like we talked about this before. I think I always lean towards Rayquaza from Gen 3 just because it's such a great shiny. It's a black shiny. It's super intimidating looking. Let's see what other Gen 3 Pokemon. That's crap. Rayquaza probably. Melodic lines there. Oh, you know what? Breloom's part of Gen 3. I do like Breloom a lot too. I just like Breloom as a Pokemon a lot. But then the shiny's so good when it gets like the orange coloring. I feel like it looks more like a poison mushroom when it gets like the orange coloring to it. No shiny. Did they all spawn in? Picnic reset again. All right, so we got our 2 shiny Riolu. I really want to try and get a pumped up Mark Riolu tonight. But also I was thinking that maybe the last like hour of stream, I might jump back into the briefcase simulator just to end stream with the briefcase simulator. I didn't want to start out with it. I feel like you guys are getting kind of restless with the Chimchar hunt overall. But I don't know. I don't want to shiny hunt that Pokemon off stream because I feel like we're at what 11 or 1205 encounters. 1,205 encounters on that hunt. And I feel like if I find it off stream and you guys aren't with me, it would be such a letdown. Like it wouldn't be as exciting without you guys there. And so I haven't been shiny hunting it off stream. And if you don't remember too, I'm going on vacation for like 10 days. I'm going to England because Gina's family, all of Gina's mom's siblings live in England. And so heading to England to meet all of Gina's family this week. So I've got tonight's stream and then Tuesday night's stream, our normal Taco Tuesday stream. And then I'm going to be heading out of town. So I'm going to miss at least one stream, possibly the following Sunday stream. Possibly. We'll see. Because I get back into town that Sunday. I'm thinking that I'm going to be pretty jet lagged. So I'm not like very confident that I'll be streaming that Sunday. If I can, I will. That's Sunday, August 25th, I believe is what it is when we come back. So I'm taking off Wednesday night, the 14th, and heading to England, and I'll be in London on the 15th through like the 17th, and then Manchester for the following week. So it should be a fun time. Ryan says no Herba with the crying faces. Oh, I'm sorry, Ryan. That stinks. That is truly unfortunate. Actually, Oh shoot, Blue and Mass Figure are both not in chat right now, huh? Let me do this real quick. Exclamation point Discord. If you follow the link to our Discord, Ryan, there is a channel that I have like shiny resources on for. Oh yo, there's a shiny right there. He's right in front of me. Oh, he's not marked. Gosh darn it. That's okay. It's still a good shiny. I'm just sitting over here telling you about the Discord. Oh, hold on. I need to try and get a better screenshot of that. Let's try this again. Screen capture right there. Okay. Okay, Ryan, if you follow the link to our Discord, join the Discord. There is a channel in our Discord, in the FanBam Discord, that I keep like a bunch of shiny resources for sandwiches, for Herba Mystica farming. If you're just doing general Herba Mystica farming, there are, I think, like 6 different Pokemon you want to keep an eye out for in Paldea. Maybe it's more than that. It might be closer to 8. And then it's like 4 in Kitakami and 4 in Blueberry Academy, or 4 or 5 that if you, let's see here. If you defeat them in their Terra raids, you have a chance. They each have a chance of dropping multiple Herba Mystica. So not like, mostly when you go into a 5 or 6 star raid, you're, oh darn it. That's what I didn't want to happen. Gosh dang it. And I didn't save, did I? Oh well. The sandwich should still be going. Yeah, we still have the sandwich going. Gosh darn it. It was bound to happen, chat. It was bound to happen one time. It was bound to happen one time. But yeah, anyways, the resources in Discord. If you go onto Discord and use those resources, it will show you, there's like a graphic that will show you which Pokemon to look out for in 5 and 6 star raids, which ones of the 5 star raids have a chance of dropping multiple Herba, which ones of the 6 star raids do the same thing. That way you can try and shiny or hunt for Herba Mystica efficiently and effectively. Yeah, that was bound to happen. I wonder, can Gallade learn Final Gambit? I wonder if I should just teach Gallade in prison and Final Gambit so that I can lock the Riolu out from using it. That might be a better way to do it. Let's see here. Sarah B. Gallade. Let's go check his moveset. Does he learn Final Gambit? He learns a lot of moves. I know that. Heal Pulse, Quick Guard, Wide Guard, Close Combat. Brick Break, Imprison, Rock Tomb. If he can learn Final Gambit, then... Oh, wait, am I on the right? Oh, I'm not even the right generation. Gosh darn it. Close combat. Let's see, does he learn it? Does he learn it? Does he learn it? Charge Beam, Facade, Air Release, Bulldoze, Hex, Swift. Stored Power, Night Shade. Sunny Day, Rain Dance, False Swipe, Brick Break, Zen Headbutt. Oh, one of them ran into me. Sleep Talk, Reflect Light Screen, Dazzling Gleam. Future Sight, Expanding Force. He doesn't learn it. Darn it, he does not learn it. TC Mua, welcome, welcome. Thanks for lurking in the background. I hope you're enjoying stream tonight, my friends, as we shiny hunt for a pumped up marked Riolu. Why am I getting no herba? Ryan says, sometimes that just happens. That's no fun. I'm gonna shiny hunt in Scarlet. Floss and Flop says, good luck with your shiny hunts. Let's see here. Another thing I could do too, I guess. Okay, let's go here and Riolu. Still worked. Okay, got it. He learns Final Gambit, which is a fighting move. So I could technically put Lumiere at the front and Final Gambit doesn't affect Lumiere. So I think, oh yeah, I can't set up a picnic while riding a Pokemon. Because Lumiere is immune to fighting moves, I think that the move will just fail. So if the move fails, then I should be able to dodge him using Final Gambit. We'll see. Let's see if I can get another shiny before this sandwich power ends. And I have to make another one. Come on, spawn in Riolus. There's some behind me. There's one. Some around the corner there. There, and there, and there. And some up here, but none of them are shiny. All right. Floss and Flop says, I might sound stupid, but how do you make a sandwich? Oh, no, that's not a stupid question at all. Actually, you just set up your picnic in Scarlet or Violet. You walk up to the edge of your table and you press the A button and it'll give you this menu here. And you just go to make a sandwich. And that is how you do it. Got it all figured out? Okay, great. Good. Yeah, sandwich making is key when shiny hunting. Or if you're doing something of this sort where you're really wanting to get like a marked Pokemon, having those extra tidal powers, sparkling powers, all of those fun things make it super effective to do it that way. Super effective. Is there a shiny guy hiding over here? He's not. Let's reset it again. Reset it again. Again. Are they all gonna spawn in right there? They're just slowly spawning in one by one in the bowl. One at a time. How do you like it? Oh, there's a shiny right there. Okay. I'm gonna save this one because we're right at the end of this sandwich anyways. And hopefully. Aw, the one right next to him's marked and he's not. That's okay. Let's see if let's see if my idea with Lumiere works. What is his? Oh, it's just okay. Yeah, I guess we just keep pain splitting here. PC says it's good to KO 60 first, then make the sandwich. Yes, exactly. Always max out your shiny odds and then make your sandwich so that you maximize the time you have with the sandwich. For sure. It doesn't affect Lumiere. Perfect. My idea worked. Okay, let's just paint split then. Look at that. It doesn't affect him. We're making big brain plays around here, fam bam. We're making big brain plays. Do I click pack up and go? Yeah, when you're done with the sandwich, you pack up and go. And then you could hit the right button on your D-pad and it will show you the powers you have active and how much time you have left on it. I guess we'll just keep throwing Ultra Balls at it until we get a crit cap. He's out. He keeps trying to use Final Gambit, but I said, not today, sir. Not today. And there we have it. Caught him. Lumiere was the trick, guys. Lumiere was the trick. My sandwich power is done. Okay, I'm gonna make another sandwich to increase tidal power here. Oh, not quite enough space here. Let's move up a little and then do it. There we go. Move up a little bit and then do it. Make our sandwich. Into creative mode we go. We need one order of pickles and then any two Herba Mystica, whatever ones I choose. I'll use one salty this time and let's use a sweet herba. Actually, you know what? Let's use a spicy herba because then that makes all of the numbers even. And I'm kind of a sucker for having all even numbers. And we'll use the star pick. Where is it? Oh, let's use the party sparkler. Let's make this one a party sparkler. I'm getting on my Jimmy John's hat here. We're gonna burn and turn this sucker right quick. Boom shakalaka. Top bun goes on. Pin in the middle. Party sparkler sandwich. Ignite. Look at us go. Look at us, fam bam. Look at us. Just over here making tidal power level 3 sandwiches for all of the fun. Let's stick Riolu up here in the corner and we'll make a couple of him. Put a couple Riolu up there. On to the more. On to the more. Tasty Casey original. Look at that. Sparkling power, tidal power. Oh, we got encounter power this time instead of the item drop power. So changing up the Herba Mystica changed up the final power there. Not that I need encounter power when I'm in an outbreak. I think this was a good spot here to force them all to spawn right in front of me. Just let them all trickle in here. one by one, looking for a yellow guy just like that one right there. The yellow guy right there. Look at that. We got another one. This one is tiny. It's not marked though. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Let's see if I can catch it on the first time. Come on, Ultra Ball, give me a crit cap. There we go. Austin Flop says, do I just run around looking for shinies? Yeah, once you made the sandwich and you've knocked out your the 60 Pokemon, you just run around looking for the little different colored Pokemons until they show up. That's it. And then once you find them, you get to catch them, that little rare guy. Rar the Child, welcome, welcome. How we doing tonight? How we doing? Thanks for stopping by stream. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I love your profile picture, by the way. TC Moon says, what type of sandwich did you make? Are you asking Floss and Flop? Helping him out there? What do you mean kill 60? If you knock out 60 Pokemon in an outbreak, it will increase your odds of finding a shiny. So once you knock out 30, it gives you 3 extra rolls for a shiny. And then when you knock out 60, it gives you another set of extra rolls. So essentially increasing your shiny odds. You max them out from an outbreak buff at 60. Or it's about 60. I think it's actually the way that this game is programmed. I think it's different per outbreak. It's like between 55 and 63 or something like that, or 57 and 63 that you knock out. So you want to try and keep an eye on those notifications in the top. There's a shiny right there. There's a shiny right there. Look at him. Look at this little guy. Please have a mark. Oh, this one's marked and he's big. Oh my gosh. Is this the one, guys? This might be our pumped up mark. Please be our pumped up mark. Please be our pumped up mark. Is this it? Oh, mama. I'm just gonna go for the Ultra Ball. We're just going for the Ultra Ball. No, just stay in the ball. Look at that. He tried to use Final Gambit. That's why we got Lumiere at the front. Look at us. Look at us being smart. Just use a ghost Pokemon. Then he can't knock himself out. Sorry, Riolu, you can't knock yourself out. Rar says, I went to my chiropractor, so I feel brand new. I'm hungry and snacking on popcorn before I get a meal. So it's fulfilling. How is your Sunday? That sounds like an awesome Sunday, Ash. I've only been to a chiropractor a couple different times, but the times that I've gone, I feel like that is one of the most satisfying feelings of all time, is like when you get adjusted and you can just feel like, it almost feels like your blood flow increases, like your oxygen intake increases. I know it sounds weird and culty, but like, I'm telling you, the chiropractor is actually really cool. Really, really cool. Okay, this is our guy. Let's see. Is it the pumped up mark? It is! It's our pumped up mark! We got him! We got our Riolu! Look at that! Throw it on there. Riolu the Driven. I am evolving this guy. I want a Lucario the Driven, fam bam. Look at that. Bam Bam, we got him. We got him. How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the fifth one, it was finally the one that we wanted with the pumped up mark. Okay, there's 4. And then I'm going to grab this guy and put him over here for the 5th and final one. Boom. Look at that. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Look at that. We're saving. We need to save right here. We're saving it. Is there another shiny? Is there another shiny? Nope. 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 Not shiny. Not shiny. Okay. Yo. Guys, if you haven't taken advantage of these outbreaks yet, you need to. It is such a great way to shiny hunt Pokemon. I mean, and like great in the way of like just making it super convenient. If you're looking for a challenge and you want to just like buckle in, lock in and go for a grind, this is not the way to shiny hunt. But if you're pressed for time and you're looking for a quick shiny hunt, or you're just getting into shiny hunting, jumping in on these events is probably the way to go because you're guaranteed to find one. And if you're not going to do it on an event, Scarlet and Violet is definitely a good launching point because if you do outbreak hunts, you're guaranteed to get a shiny Pokemon. Knock out your 60, make a shiny encounter sandwich, increase your odds to the max that you can get, and then just picnic reset until you get your little friend, the little changed colored friend. Okay, with all of that though, I am going to take this opportunity to go to the little boy's room. I've got to go potty. As I drink more water, my coffee is getting to me. I made a coffee well before stream started, and I'm just gonna switch over to the face cam while I'm chatting with you guys right now. I made a coffee well before stream started, and I did some recording for another video that I want to do, and so I've been drinking it for a while, and I think it's starting to hit, and my eyeballs feel like they're gonna float out of my head, and I can't really think straight right now as I'm trying to talk to you guys, and so I've got to go to the bathroom. Okay, I will be right back and address any comments or questions that you have. Just chat amongst yourselves. I'll be back in no time flat. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Yo, so Gina was eating some peanut butter M&Ms. Let me save my game here real quick. Let me save my game and close it down right quick, because I'm gonna be jumping in to some briefcase simulations, baby. Okay, so Gina was eating some peanut butter M&Ms, guys, and let me tell you something. Yo, these peanut butter M&Ms, they're not like the normal peanut butter M&Ms. They are a large peanut butter M&Ms. So they're like the size of the peanut M&Ms, but they're peanut butter ones, and they're amazing. They're so good. They're so good. I just had a handful on my way from the bathroom back to the den to sit down, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna finish that bag of M&Ms that she didn't finish after stream, for sure. Okay, what did you guys say here? Oh my gosh. Oddbro says, if you want a tough shiny hunt, do the Gimme Ghoul raids. No, thank you, my friend. The unfortunate thing about Gimme Ghoul and Goldango is that their shinies are pretty hot garbage. In my opinion, they are just a notch, like a slight twinge of quality above Sarah Legend Armarouge. They're like barely a tad above those. Those things stink, I'll tell you what. Ash says, I feel like you're always traveling. Yeah, I guess, like, kind of. We like to do things, you know. Where was I traveling the last time you were in stream, Ash? Probably I was going to Sedona. I think that was our last trip. We went to Sedona, and that was for Father's Day. That was for Father's Day. It was super fun, by the way. Did some hiking. That was cool. But yeah, that was fun. For me, coffee equals poo-poo. Yes, it can do that as well. Normally, like in the mornings, when I have my morning coffee, that's kind of the reaction that I get. My body will give me in the mornings. But excuse me. Generally in the evenings, like if I have an afternoon coffee, sometimes it will give me the same, sorry guys, I'm like trying to set my counter up at the same time as talking to you, and I'm not doing a good job of it right now. The normally in the morning time, it will give me that effect, and in the afternoons, like if I have an afternoon coffee, I tend to like have to use the restroom, but not in the number 2 sense. Not in the number 2 sense. Coffee now, peanut butter M&Ms. Look at you living on the wild side. I am. I know. And especially because this week I've been getting back to this last week. I went to CrossFit 4 out of 5 days of the week. I was pretty impressed with myself. I'm going to switch the scene over to the Sinnoh scene here. Because we are going into our briefcase simulator to end stream tonight. So I'll probably, let's see here. It is 8:15 my time. So I've got a little over an hour. I'm probably going to end stream about 9:30 my local time. So an hour and 15 minutes of briefcase simulation we go through. Try and get this pink monkey so I can start this darn playthrough of Shining Pearl, you know? So I can actually get going on this playthrough, guys. But yeah, I was back into CrossFit this last week. So back in the gym, 4 out of 5 days. My body was feeling good. I was eating pretty clean. I did have a couple things like that handful of peanut butter M&Ms, but also, when we went grocery shopping today, Gina, we walked by the bakery section in the grocery store, and Gina saw these pistachio muffins and couldn't resist. So we got some and ate them in the grocery store. They were so good, though. They were so good, Bam Bam. Oh, not our shiny boy. Not our shiny boy, but encounter 1 down. Look at that. Look at that. Oddbro says, I don't want Gimme Ghoul shiny because it's a good shiny. I want it because it's one of the most time-consuming shinies ever created. That is the general idea of most shiny hunters. Also, because of the difficulty of getting that shiny, it makes it a pretty rare shiny to have. If you sit through Terra raid dens to shiny hunt Gimme Ghoul so that you can get a shiny Goldango, that is a pretty epic feat. One that you should show off loud and proud, as I think most people do, when they can at least. I think it's that reaction in the morning because you might be drinking it with an empty stomach. Yeah, maybe. Usually I have coffee like as I'm making breakfast. So sometimes it'll be like after I'm done eating, and other times it'll be like, oh shoot, I gotta pause from making breakfast and go handle some business. So it kind of just depends on the morning. Like I'll make my coffee, you know, generally I get up, I'll have some water, and then I go to make my coffee. And then when I'm making the coffee, I can kind of tell the way that morning's gonna go. So I'll plan accordingly based off of what's being made for breakfast, when breakfast is being made, and what's going on. But yeah, that is the general idea. If I can tell something, if I can tell there's a rumbly in my tumbly before the coffee's even done being made, usually breakfast takes a back seat for a couple minutes, and then I'll get back into it. Shiny Chimchar. Uh-oh. Austin Flop says, can I knock out any Pokemon? If you're doing outbreak hunts, you want to knock out the Pokemon in the outbreak. And then it'll give you little warnings on the top right of your screen of when you hit each tier of the increased shiny odds. Kristen says, I want to get back into reading more. For real. Gina and I were on a kick for a little while there. I started reading the Dune series. And I kind of fell off hard. I haven't like read a page of a book in, I don't know, probably 6 weeks now. And we had a good, like, I don't know, four week run or so, about a month run of like every other night we lay in bed together and read some books. Gina's still pretty big on reading, actually. It's been less time for her. I think it's only been like a few weeks since she finished her last book, maybe 3 or 4. But she likes like those I don't even know what the genre is called. She always mentions the genre, but it's like the women's novels, you know, that are like a little bit spicy, on the spicy side. They're like romance novels with some spicy twist to them. And by spicy, I mean like adult rated. So, yeah. Only want the shiny Gimme Ghoul for a shiny Dex. Yeah, Kristen says raunchy. Yes. Yeah, they get a little on the hot and bothered side, I'll tell you what. She's like explained some things to me that have happened in some of the books, and I'm just like, really? That's what's going on? That's what you're doing right now? That's what's happening here? That's where this night's going? I was thinking today, I kind of want to put a compilation of like a short together of a compilation or like a montage of all of the Taco Tuesday welcoming speeches I've had throughout streaming. I think that'd be kind of funny. Take some of my old ones and just like compile them all together in one edited format of like the Taco Tuesday streams talking about tacos. That'd be pretty funny. It would be an ode to the fam bam for sure. Kristen said that's why my friend watches Outlander. Outlander? Isn't that gosh dang it. Outlander's like that I feel like my sister watched that series and told me to watch it. Isn't it like a historic one or something like that? Blue says I fell asleep in I fell asleep in stream. Yo, hey, that's okay. It might be a good thing if I'm able to put you to sleep while streaming. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not a good thing. And I think Bridgerton. Oh yeah. Gina loves Bridgerton. She's a Bridgerton fan for sure. I've seen her watching that a couple times. Bridgerton, and then she's back to watching. So when we first started dating, she was watching this series called Emily in Paris on Netflix, and I don't know if it was the final season. I remember a new season had come out when we first started dating, and she was like pretty big into it, and she's back watching it again now. So she started it over like last week. She started from the beginning, so she's back to watching that. And I remember her watching that when we first started talking. It's kind of like a little bit of a nostalgia hit, you know? Her watching that series. But she's definitely into Bridgerton. Her and my mom always discuss Bridgerton together. Blue Ink says it might be because I got less than 3 hours of sleep last night. Yo, that's probably a good reason why, Blue. You might need to get some rest, buddy. You might need to get some rest. Go catch some Z's and catch back up on your body's, excuse me. Your body's recovery is what I was trying to get to there. All right, no shiny pink monkey there. Just did get rest, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Fell asleep during stream. Ash says, I don't read books. Wish I liked reading, but I fall asleep all the time. I used to have that issue too. Like when I was in high school and college and I had books that I had to read for school, I had that issue. But when you find a book that you enjoy, you'd be surprised. It like, you kind of start burning through pages quicker than you realize. And your mind's just racing the whole time. So yeah, usually you'll be able to stick through it. Or like Kristen saying too, that's the point, read before bed. Yeah, it does help like when you're reading, it helps like calm your body and whatnot too. It works your brain to a point of fatigue so that you're able to sleep better too sometimes. At least it does for me. It does for me. Oops. Being able to sit back, relax with a good book. Just get some reading in before bed. There are other times too when you're super exhausted and you're super zonked and you're trying to get through some reading and it's just not working. Like I can't even get through a couple sentences. Just like put the book back down. Don't even try it. Can't even get through this now. Not shiny there. I'm super glad that I got my pumped up marked Riolu tonight. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. I know that the pumped up mark chances were increased. I think regularly that mark is like a 1 in 2,500 chance or something like that. But I think with those outbreaks, the chances are increased to like 1 in 200 or something like that. And then obviously I had the tidal power sandwich on as well. So that probably increased it a little bit more. But still, I'd imagine that the chances were like 1 in, I don't know, 180 range, I bet. Just had gotten the GOT books and now watching the new season of House of Dragon. I want to finish them. Yo. Did you get the whole series of oh gosh darn it, what is that of Song and Fire? Is that what it's called? Oh gosh dang it, I can't think of what it's called now. The Game of Thrones series, the series that Game of Thrones, the book, is actually part of, is called of Song and Fire, I think, or something like that. And Game of Thrones is like the middle title out of 5 books or 6 books, something like that. So good. That series was so good. Did you finish the 2nd season of House of Dragon yet, Kristen? If you did, what did you think about it? Blueing says, I just realized now that we switched to the briefcase simulator. Yes, we did. Caught the pumped up Mark Riolu, caught all the shiny targets we were looking for. I've got some extra Riolu in the boxes too. So we are good to go. Orange Panda plays. Hey there, welcome. How you doing? How we doing tonight? You ever get something caught in like the crease of your eye there, like right where your tear duct is? And when you give it a good itch, it's just like, oh my gosh. I imagine that's what it feels like for a dog to have like their chest scratch, you know? You know when a dog's laying on its back and you scratch its chest and just the right mark and their leg starts kind of like tweaking? It's like twitching. I feel like when I get into the crease there and just get the right spot, oh man, it's like the most satisfying feeling in the world. Orange Panda says, I just woke up. It's like 11 p.m. in my state. Yo, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. You're on the East Coast then, I would guess, with Blue. Kristen says it's much harder for me to follow than Game of Thrones was. I was finding myself wanting more dragon scenes, not just queen. Yeah, that's I agree. That's what I was asking you about, or that's why I was asking you about it too. I was hoping that like we had that was it episode 3? I think we had the dragons battling. And I thought for sure, because we had that scene happen so early in the season, or like episode 3 or 4, I was like, oh, for sure we're gonna get like some epic dragon battles the final episode of the season. And we didn't. It was just like, I mean, it was cool to see all the dragons like in the show and interacting and like moving about and whatnot, but we didn't get any more battles of dragons. I think because they're trying to like slow build to that epic point where the Targaryen household is battling itself, the greens and the blacks, and that is like within the Game of Thrones realm, it's like a historic battle, and that's kind of like the beginning of the downfall of dragon, like have the Targaryen household having dragons and using dragons for power, because they just like the battle just destroys so much, and so they kind of like shy away from that after that gruesomeness. From what I've heard, I don't know for sure. I've never read the books. I've got a good buddy that has, that kind of updates me on things, and then I've got another friend that's like hardcore into Game of Thrones and follows all the different social media pages that like on TikTok and Instagram that just like post reels constantly of like, this is what actually happened in Game of Thrones and House of Dragon and these storylines and what we can predict to happen in the movies or the shows. I'm sorry. R.I.P. Melees. I know. Such a beautiful dragon. And I really liked that character. I can't remember her name, but the Targaryen queen that's married to the sea snake. I can't think of her name right now, but I really liked her a lot. I thought she did a really good job in the episodes that she was in, obviously. I was hoping that she would become like the hand for Rhaenyra, you know? Not the case. But it was cool to see Corlys become the hand after that did go down. Melees was your fave, Kristen? Oh yeah. I really like the one from like the, gosh darn it, what was his name? The bronze one. Varamore, I think was his name. That one was cool. He was so like intimidating of a dragon, so big and brutal looking, you know, like not quite. I feel like Vhagar kind of looks like decrepit or worn down in ways. Like he's just like a super Vermithor. Yes, Vermithor's the one. Orange Panda plays. Thanks for the good luck. I'm going to need it for sure. For sure. This hunt is going to push me farther than I want to be pushed. But it's typical of shiny hunting, especially shiny hunting a starter. We've got to go through the cycle. Gotta go through the cycle. I just wish there was a way to like make this game load faster so that this portion would go a little bit quicker, and then a way to like skip cutscenes. Vhagar's the old granny dragon. Yeah, for real. It does, like, she does look super old, and just like the battle scenes, she's like very menacing and just so large, but Like every time that Eamon's in flight with Vhagar, it seems like she's just like this lumbering, tired old dragon. I guess too, because it seems like Vhagar had more of like a smooth design than some of the other. Like when you look at some of the other dragons, like especially Daemon's dragon, it's like so scaly and reptile like, you know, with all of its scales and spikes. And some of the other dragons have a lot of that too. And Vhagar seems just like big and has more of like a smooth look to it. I do love some House of Dragon though. House of Dragon and Game of Thrones. I loved the entire Game of Thrones series. It was a little bit like I could see where the final season irritated some people. I was fortunate to where like I didn't watch the Game of Thrones series until like the final season released. I started watching like just before the final season released. And so I just binge watched the entire series because by the time I got to the final season, it was like the last episode was releasing or two. But yeah, loved it. I loved it. And watching it from start to finish with like no gaps in between, I think made it a little bit easier to like grasp and take on that final season. But you can definitely tell like the last two seasons felt a little bit rushed in comparison to the first handful of seasons of Game of Thrones. Can't remember what the black one is called in the last one, but that one I expected more from too. Isn't that the one Daemon took eggs from? The black dragon that's killing all the sheep. Is that what you're talking about? I don't remember which dragon Daemon took eggs from. Black dragon that Rhaena kind of tracks or starts to track down at the end, and she's like, you just see them kind of like face off at that final scene on the last episode. I think it's called like Sheep Hunter or something. It's like a very like generic name. It doesn't have all the cool like Valyrian names. Oh, it's the one in the cave. Silverwing. Sea Smoke was the one that Corlys's like bastard son claimed. Silverwing is the one that oh gosh darn it, what's his name? Ulf, I think. And then Vermithor is the one that Ulf is the goofy guy. Sheep Stalker, yes, that's it. Silverwing, I believe, is the one that you're thinking of that was in the cave, in the dragon's den. And did Daemon steal eggs from it? I'm not sure if he did or not. I don't know that they know, like when they take eggs from the dragon's dens, I don't think they actually know who the eggs are from, like what dragon the eggs are from. I feel like I think in the books it's kind of like Pokemon eggs. They don't actually know where they come from. Like they know that dragons breed, but they don't know how the eggs come about, or like how to tell which ones breed with each other, I think. Another one bites the dust. Bump, bump, bump. Yeah, but I don't think that they actually know which dragons breed with each other, or how to like decipher which dragon eggs belong to which dragon. Because I think the nests just kind of like pop up in the bottom of the dragon's den, and then one of the dragons will protect the eggs. But I think they can have like multiple nests with eggs in them. I thought those were the ones that Daenerys gets. Oh, it could be. I think Daenerys gets, well, I don't know. I think the timeline for when this stuff is going down is quite a bit before Daenerys. Like quite a few generations before Daenerys. I think the House of Dragon stuff happens like 3 or 4 generations before Daenerys. Because her father is her father is the Targaryen king that is slain by Baratheon, I believe. By Robert Baratheon. And then I think like his father is the Mad King, and then before that is someone else, which would be like the children of the children that are now, I think, or I can't remember. My buddy explained it to me, and I can't remember the exact like lineage, but I think it's like 3 or 4 generations separating now and then. So I don't know that the eggs now are the ones that are given to Daenerys, but I do remember in like episode 2 or 3 of House of Dragon, when Rhaenyra sends her boys away with Rhaena, and they have that chest that they put the dragon eggs in to send to the Vale. That chest looks like the same chest that is in the Game of Thrones series that Daenerys has, with similar looking eggs. So I wonder if that's the same. Blue Ink says it's getting late. I'm gonna leave before I fall asleep again. No worries, Blue. Good night, and we will see you on the next one. I hope you have a great evening. Kristen says, I thought her father is the Mad King. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe her father is the Mad King. But even still, the Mad King is like a couple generations after the House of Dragon stuff. Like the House of Dragon timeline, from what I understand, is like a couple hundred years before Daenerys, which would be like 3 or 4 generations. Right? Or 150 years or something like that before. What if we get the pink monkey tonight, y'all? The pink monkey tonight would be epic. So epic. The pink monkey coming tonight would mean that on Tuesday, I would actually start some playthrough of this series. But if not, it'd be back to the briefcase simulation on Tuesday. But a good thing though is Tuesday's another chance for me to continue my taco eating repeat that I've been having. Tonight was my 5th stream night in a row. 5th consecutive stream night that I've had tacos before stream. Kristen says, I'll get off my dragon rant. No worries. Hey, I don't mind talking about House of Dragon and Game of Thrones until the cows come home. Those series are so good. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I'm not as like I said, I've got a couple friends that are super knowledgeable. One buddy that read all the books or a lot of the books. And then another friend that's like, he goes deep diving onto YouTube on like House of Dragon and Targaryen history and the history of all the dragons. Yeah, he goes deep into it. I've never gone through that at that extent. I just let my buddies explain to me what's going on or like fill in the gaps that I don't understand. I'll just ask them like, hey, did you see, like, did you watch the last episode? Yeah. Okay. When this happened, what does that mean? And they'll be like, oh yeah. Well, you see this family member here and in the past and yada, yada, and this dragon and that dragon. All right, cool. Thanks. It's a briefcase. What are we supposed to do with it? We're supposed to open it, Shredder. Books are usually just better, in my opinion. You miss a lot of details in shows and movies. That is a fact. I was just talking with Gina about that with the Harry Potter series, because as a kid, I loved the Harry Potter series. I read each and every one of those books multiple times and watched all the movies as they came out. I was a huge fan of the Harry Potter movies and books. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, it's still working. Okay. I was like, did my arrows not trigger the encounter button to go up? It did. But I was explaining that to her about like the Harry Potter series, and how there's like quite a bit left out, you know, especially in the Harry Potter series too. Because Gina loves the Harry Potter movies, and we watched all the oh my gosh, what's that series called? The Magical Beasts and Where to Find Them. We watched all 3 of those movies recently. And I was thinking to myself about that too, like how there's quite a bit probably left out. Even just like when I started reading the Dune series, I opened up that first book and within the first 3 chapters, there's so much that the recent movie missed out on, like doesn't really like detail out or flesh out completely. So you're kind of just left to like your imagination to make up basically whatever you want for it. Whereas in the books, it's like very detailed, explained, like when Paul sticks his hand in that like trap in the movie. If you guys have ever seen the Dune movie, you'll know what I'm talking about. When he meets with the Bene Gesserit, the woman, the like leader of the Bene Gesserit, and she like makes him put his hand in that box. It's actually for it's to test to make sure he's not machine. So like before the Dune series, there's like a whole build up that's not explained in the movies at all, but there's like a war between the humans, or the Terran they call themselves, and machines, or like AI, and like the Atreides, the House of Atreides, the like Atreides king, his right hand man that's in the movies, it's like a guy that has like these like little, I don't know, robot things sticking out of his head. You don't really get any explanation of it in the movie, but in the books it's explained like he's a droid, and they have like spawn with each other, and the Bene Gesserit want to make sure that their like Messiah is not a droid or something of that sort. There's something to do with it. I don't know all the detail behind it, but you get a lot more of that backing than you do watching the movie. Floss and Flop, have a great evening, my friend. I hope you have a great sleep, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Let's see, it's almost 9 p.m. for me. I'm probably gonna cut stream a little bit early tonight because I'm getting up to work out at 5 a.m. So I'm actually waking up at like 4:30 in the morning. So I'll probably get to 1,230 encounters. I'll go to 1,230 encounters, and then I'll probably cut stream from there. Guys, if you have not yet, please hit that thumbs up button for me. Drop a like on the stream. It does help push the video out to the YouTube algorithm, out into the YouTube space, encouraging others to come in and join the fam bam as we shiny hunt, do Pokemon playthroughs, and all the other fun stuff that we do around here. It does help. It's free for you. It's cool for me. It's pretty easy to do too. Do doodly do do doodle deedly doodly. All right. We'll get through a few more of these here, and then I'll do a proper goodbye. Not just gonna break out on you guys. I'll do a proper goodbye. Yes, for the Chimchar. Come on, please be Mikey. I know you want to be Mikey. Not that one. Oh, my back's a little sore from last week's workouts. I'm gonna try and get to the gym a little bit early in the morning. That way I can do some proper stretches. Stretch out my muscles, my muscles. Kristen says, is that what you're naming it? Yes. So the whole point of this playthrough is I wanted to do a shiny only playthrough for one. And then I wanted to do a playthrough of a game because I've never done a Nuzlocke of a Pokemon game. But I didn't want my first Nuzlocke to be shinies only. So I wanted to like make it a little difficult to do a playthrough of Pokemon. And so I knew that so Diamond and Pearl are notoriously known to have very few fire type Pokemon in the region. So if you play Pearl originally, I think you get 4 encounters or 5 or something like that. Anyways, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the Switch remakes, you get 4 encounters in Pearl and 3 fire encounters in Diamond. That's if you don't complete your Pokedex before facing off against the Elite Four. There is a way you can complete your Pokedex before facing off against the Elite Four and open up all of the fire types that are available to you in this game. But before you get the National Dex, there are only 4 fire types available in Shining Pearl. That is your starter Chimchar. You get access to Houndoom in the Underground as soon as you get Underground opened up. You also get access to Ponyta underneath the cycling bridge in this game. And then I think after the 5th badge, you get access to Magby. So you have Chimchar, Houndoom, Ponyta, and Magby are the 4 fire encounters for Shining Pearl. If you don't unlock the Pokedex, the National Dex, by like completing your Pokedex. Otherwise, you only get those 4 to beat the Elite Four with, and then once you defeat the Elite Four, you can unlock the National Dex that way as well. So because of the limitations on encounters, it's going to make this run or this playthrough a little bit more difficult because I'm only going to have 4. But then I also figured, okay, if I'm only going to have 4 Pokemon, I might as well shiny hunt them. So doing a monotype only playthrough with shinies in Shining Pearl will make my playthrough a little bit more difficult. And then I didn't want to like full blown Nuzlocke it, but I'm going to play with set mode battles, no items in battle, held items are okay, that whole process. So to try and like make this playthrough a little more difficult. And since there's only 4 encounters, I'm gonna name this Chimchar Mikey because I'm naming all of my encounters after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So yeah, so I figured since Houndoom is kind of a bluish color, we'll name him Leo. Ponyta has purplish blue flames, so we'll name purple flames and then blue when you evolve to Rapidash, so we'll name it Donnie. And then I figured Magmar or Magmortar is just a big beefy tanky type Pokemon, so that fits perfectly for Raph. So yeah, we get 4 encounters for the 4 turtles. I named my rival is named Shredder for this playthrough, so I'm fully invested on the turtle name gang. So Chimchar will be Mikey. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doodly-doo-dee-doo. 12:26, not too shabby. We're making decent timing tonight. It's not too bad. I know that when we get onto the next encounters, it's going to be a lot quicker. It's going to be a more smooth process just because I won't have to go through all this cutscene and I won't have to keep reloading my game. So I'll be able to actually like cycle through some encounters. You don't want to include the Rap Master Splinter. I was thinking that okay, so when I'm hunting for Ponyta, there's a good chance that I'll phase because I think Ponyta is the most common Pokemon underneath that cycling bridge, but you can also run into like Kricketune, I think Kricketot too. There's a handful of Pokemon you can run into, so there's a good chance that when I'm hunting for Ponyta that I may phase. And if I do, I figured I would name like any of the phased Pokemon after other characters from the TMNT. So Splinter, April, Casey Jones, and then like move on from there. Maybe Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter Stockman, all of that stuff. If it gets to that point. If it gets to that point. All right. 1227. This could be the one, guys. This could be Mikey. He's just hiding in one of these briefcases. She passed out, babe? Is she passed out? Yeah. This could be the one. The one. You are shiny Chimchar. The other thing I'm worried about too is the chance that this Starly could actually be shiny. Phasing on this Starly is not going to be fun if it happens. All right, not that one either. Not 1227. The final 3 encounters of the evening, guys. I'm gonna get to 1230 and then call it a night. But I will be back on Taco Tuesday for another fun stream. Just like usual. Do. All right. I'm getting pretty sleepy tonight too, fam bam. A little more so than I usually do around this time. I think just the workout regimen from last week. Want to stick pretty consistent to it, you know. I already started looking up trying to see if there were some CrossFit gyms that I could drop into while I'm in England as well. I don't want to fall off hard again. I need to stay consistent. Consistently consistent. What is it? 9 o'clock here. I've got 2 more encounters. We're okay on time. Medication. I'm a bum on vacation, Kristen says. I think I wouldn't say that that's a bum thing. I feel like a lot of people take it easy. The thing is, this last week I was super consistent. It was my first week back, and so I don't want to like be gone from home for, I'm gonna be gone 12 days, I think it is. We take off Wednesday. So Wednesday is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 days. So I'll be gone 12 days. And I don't want to like completely fall off. So I need to try and like maybe out of those 12, if I can get like 3 or 4 workouts in, I think would be good. Just so that I can keep to it. And then that way, when I come back from the 12-day break, I can hit the ground running again and be fine. Not shiny. All right. Final encounter of the evening. Let's see it. Can this one be the shiny Pokemon we're looking for? I would love it if this is the shiny Pokemon we're looking for. I might even lose my noodle. Lose my noodle. Come on now, come on. All right. The final encounter. It's the final encounter. Deedly-doo. Deedly-dee-doo. Come on, come on, come on. Dawn, get out of the way. All right, let's see here. Do we got it? Please be shiny. Please be shiny. All right, no shiny Starly. Shiny Chimchar now. Aww. Not shiny Chimchar. Not shiny Chimchar, guys. But we did get to 1,230 encounters. We got all of our shinies that we were targeting for the night. Let me just go back to the game scene here. You can see up above, we got 3 Wattrel, we got 5 Riolu, and 1 Comfey. So I would say that tonight was quite a successful night, guys. A great night of shiny hunting. Indeed it was. I hope you guys all had fun tonight hanging out with me. And I just want to ask you one more time, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the stream. It does help push the video to the YouTube algorithm. With that though, guys, I'm going to sign off for the evening. I'll be back on Tuesday. We'll get right back into Sinnoh and jump into the briefcase simulation. I hope you guys all had fun. I can't wait to see you guys on the next stream on Tuesday. Keep an eye out. I'm hoping to get a little bit more consistent with dropping some content on YouTube as well. So when you do see the content drop, do me a favor, go like it, comment, watch the whole thing, do what you guys do, because it's helpful. And I'd like to try and make a push to like get monetized on YouTube at some point. I think it'd be cool. But anyways, I hope you guys all had a great evening. I hope you have a wonderful start to your week tomorrow on Monday. It is Monday. Attack it hard, attack it strong. Let's get after it. It should be a good time. I'll see you guys again on Taco Tuesday. Don't forget to have your tacos, guys. Make sure you fuel up accordingly for Tuesday. And I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Have a great night.